Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing a tarot reading for the double murder of Crystal Turner and Kylen Schulte. But before I begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you'll get notified on my next upload. I'm uploading a new video every week and I'm offering a free tarot reading for all of my subscribers. So if you would like to have your reading with me, you can just send a message to my email or a direct message to my Instagram. All of the details will be in the description box below. A horrific double murder that rocked Utah's scenic Moab community in mid-August remains unsolved. Crystal Turner, 38, and Kylen Schulte, 24, were found dead on August the 18th with multiple gunshot wounds in the South Mesa area of the Sal Loop Road. Police said they had last been seen alive on August the 13th at Woody's Tavern in downtown Moab. Cindy Sue Hunter, a friend of the victims, went to look up for them and found Schulte in a creek, partially clothed with multiple gunshot wounds. Fearing the killer or killers might still be nearby, Hunter said she called police and did not search further for Turner. The couple had told friends earlier that a suspicious man was creeping them out near their campsite and that they wanted to move. A day before the couple went missing, on August the 12th, an incident related to Gabby Petito's case happened just outside the Moonflower where Schulte had been working until 3 p.m. A witness called police to report a domestic incident between Gabby and her fiancé at around 4:30 p.m. that day, which we know what happened after. Now there have been a lot of speculation whether this case is related to Gabby's, like whether Brian was the killer, because they were kind of in the same place at the same time. I'm also curious about this. I feel like this case didn't get as much attention as Gabby's. Alright, so I will put some of the timeline on the screen so that you could help me figure this out. Now let's start with the reading. Alright, so from the first deck we have the Star, Justice, Nine of Wands, the Hermit, the Magician, Son of Wands, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, and Temperance. Right away I'm drawn to this Justice card. I feel like this shows the two of them were in shock. It shows that they were surprised. So I feel like they were attacked when they were busy with something, or it could also happen like when they sleep. And the Star here is talking about the timeline. When was this happening? It means that it happened at night or when they were focusing on something and then the killer just came and attacked them out of nowhere. This Nine of Wands, I feel like this is about the spot that they were at. Like, we know that they mentioned something about a creepy guy there, but then they went back to that spot. I feel like there was something there, like that's why they didn't move right away, or why they went back to that spot. I feel like there's something more to that specific location. I don't know, maybe they left something behind and they went there to just check on the area before they decided whether they should just stay there for the night or they should find somewhere else. But maybe when they went back there, they didn't see the guy anymore, so they thought that they were safe. Now, the Son of Wands is the killer energy. And wait, let me check whether Brian has the same card when we did the Gabby Petito's case. Alright, so I just checked the video, and if you haven't watched it, I will link it here or in the description box below. So during the reading, Brian's energy was represented by the Knight of Pentacles at first, and then his energy was represented by the Knight of Wands. So the Son of Wands could also be Brian's energy. But it doesn't mean that it's 100% him, because it could also mean the killer share the same type of energy or in the same emotional state. Now, the Hermit here, this shows that the killer was alone, and by the way this turtle is hiding in its shell, I feel like the killer was targeting these women. Now, the Magician here, this shows that the killer is manipulative and he's also resourceful, but unfortunately he didn't have a good intention, so he's kind of using his skill for something bad. Now, these three cards here, for some reason these cards make me feel like this is a hate crime. So let me try to break it down to you. The Two of Swords here, this is about them being a same-sex couple, and the Three of Swords here shows that someone is hating this. I feel like the killer had a rough childhood that made him hate women or become a homophobic. Now, the Temperance here is showing us that some sexual activity was happening. It could be that they were asked to perform some activity in front of the killer, or this could mean that the killer assaulted them sexually. Alright, so let's just get more cards to get more insight about this case. So from the second deck we have Three of Chalices, King of Wands, the Devil, Illumination, Five of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Page of Chalices, Five of Chalices, and Five of Wands. Let's start with the King of Wands here. I feel like this is the killer's energy as well. And this card shows us that he bossed around. He felt like he owned the show. Well, probably because he was pointing a gun towards them. Now, the Three of Chalices here, they were asked to dance or perform some activity, as I mentioned before. Yeah, this is a bit weird, but then this whole thing is just bizarre. Now, the Devil card here, well, whenever I have this card, when we're talking about a murder case, I feel like the killer is someone who is pure evil, a psychopath for sure. He has no remorse, no sympathy at all, and I feel like his heart is so dark. Now, as we can see here, we have another person's energy, and it is the Page of Chalices. I feel like this is one of the victim's energy. So, picking up here from this card and the two cards underneath, I believe that one of them said something to the killer to just kill her and set the other one free. So the Five of Wands here is showing us that someone was willing to sacrifice herself so that they could save the partner. And the Five of Wands here is clearly about the struggle, the arguments, and I feel like the Page of Chalices is trying to bargain because she knew how it was gonna go down, especially because they had no weapon. They wouldn't be able to defend themselves from someone who had a weapon. Now, the Illumination card here, I feel like the police really has to work harder to solve this case, especially with little to go on. And if the killer was Brian, at least we know that there is no killer on the loose. But with the Two of Pentacles here, I feel like we are asked to weigh on some other possibilities, because with the Five of Swords here, I feel like most of us are focusing on only one theory because they were crossing each other path and what are the odds of all of this murder happening around the same timeline, but then was not related. But with the illumination card here, once again, I feel like if we are focusing only on this specific theory, we might have missed the bigger picture. I know this could be Brian, but I just have a feeling that it was someone different, someone who is pretty much alive right now, especially because we have the Hangman and the Ten of Wands as the shadow card. The Hangman could be talking about how the killer is hiding in plain sight because he feels safe, because no one could tie him back to the crime scene or to these women. And the Ten of Wands here, for me, is showing us that he's still on the loose. Like there is a killer on the loose. Now the oracle cards that we have are comfort, teaching and learning, and passion. So the comfort here, like I said, it shows that the killer is in a comfortable spot right now. Now the teaching and learning here, this has the same energy as the Two of Pentacles, which means that we should keep an open mind, see this from different angles, different perspectives, and we should also dig more, because from what I know, there are more murder cases in this area that we're probably not aware of. So maybe the teaching and learning means that we or the police should dig up more information. Now the passion here, I feel like this card shows the compassion that these women had and how it showed even toward the end of their lives. Because even though one of them was trying to sacrifice herself, but then the other wouldn't leave, so they stick together till the end. And I feel like it shows how strong their love is. Alright, so that's all the reading for the double murder of Kylen Schulte and Crystal Turner. And once again, this is for entertainment purpose only, so I don't mean to offend anybody. I would like to hear your thoughts about this case, or if you have any theory, please share it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next Unsolved Cases reading.